Hello everybody. So I just finished this makeup tutorial that I did for my everyday makeup that you guys are about to see in a few minutes. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the support with my channel, and this is me feeding y'all, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys has asked, Mariam, where's the makeup tutorial? Master Claire, where's the makeup tutorial? Makeup tutorial. Here it is. Here it is, y'all. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. I really hope it's helpful for my dark skin girlies. And yeah, I hope y'all love it, okay? So we're gonna get right into it. Sorry y'all, jump scare, but you see me, I'm shiny, I'm glowing. So I'm gonna show y'all what I do before I even start my makeup, okay? So first I use Snail Mucin. You can get this on Amazon, literally anywhere, I think. Just started using Snail Mucin, and it actually does a little something something, I think. I like it. So you could honestly not use Snail Mucin. It really doesn't matter. The most important ones are the next two, okay? So Supergoop Sunscreen SPF 50. She gonna get you right, guys. This sunscreen is especially good for the dark skin girlies, okay? It's good for the dark skin girlies. This doesn't leave any white cast, any nothing. This is my favorite sunscreen ever, okay? Next one is the most important. 100% natural African shea butter, guys, okay? This, she gonna get you right too, every single time. See, I put it all over my body. You see how I'm glistening? And before anything, I wash my face with black soap. 100% natural black soap too. Okay, so now we could really get into it. First, I recommend getting a handheld mirror. I do see people do their makeup in like big mirrors, like vanities, but I have bad vision.
People be scared to wear their glasses, but me, baby, I'm blind and I need my glasses.
I can't see, so a handheld mirror is good for you, okay? And we could just get right into it. Yay! All right. Also, disclaimer, most of my makeup, if not almost all of my makeup, is from the beauty supply, okay? Very, very affordable, right? So you guys are gonna see it once we start, okay? So first I use this Ruby's foundation cream, Ruby Kisses, from the beauty supply. This is in shade 16. The only shade I use is this one right here, the darker one. Take a little like paintbrush, almost a flat foundation brush. I get into it. This one's new, y'all. I literally have like 3 of them. I put that basically all over my face. So I always start with under my eyes. Just don't get nothing on your eyebrows. Try your best not to get any makeup on your eyebrows, but it's okay if you do, okay? So I do my eyelids, I do the entirety of my nose. So my whole face, literally my whole face, okay? After I look like a shiny donut, I take, this is not from the beauty supply. This you could get at Rainfire. This you could get at Ulta, okay? This is Black Opal True Colors. This is in shade 740 Ebony Brown. I think this might be the darkest shade too. With the Ruby Kisses, this is the darkest shade as well. And it is another cream foundation. It's very similar in color to the Ruby Kisses foundation, but it's like, I don't know, something is different about it, guys. Just trust me, okay? But if you want to use one or the other, you don't have to use both. I just like the coverage, okay? So I put that under my eyes, over my lip, around here, the entirety of my cheeks. So basically, low-key everywhere I put the Ruby Kisses cream foundation, okay? Make sure to get under here. I be forgetting sometimes, can't lie. So that's what I look like right now, y'all, okay? Very shiny, very shiny. Okay, guys, next I take the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Focus. In the shade Mahogany. All right, Mahogany. This also is the darkest shade in LA Girls, Mahogany. I just put this on a surface. So I'm just gonna use this. You can see I put this here before. And this is gonna go under your eyes, above your lip, basically where you highlight. It's a bit cooler than the Ruby Kisses and Black Opal. So that's why I put it like where the concealer is supposed to go. But it's a slight difference in tone, if you can see that. Lifting my face over here. Yes, yes. Okay, so while that is sitting, right, I carved my brows with the Ruby Kisses cream contour palette, right, from the beauty supply as well. Every Ruby Kisses product is from the beauty supply, okay? And I just go into this don't talk about it. Just go in this and this shade and mix it up so it's like a middle shade in between those. And I put it on a small eyebrow pencil brush. And it's also important for me that my eyebrows are already like plucked and shaped already before I carve them out, just because it's just way easier. So I really recommend that. So I just brush out my brows in case there's some like extra product on it. And then I take the other side with the product and ooh, careful now. But it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be neat because it's gonna blend. But I just carve out this brow. It's just so much easier when your eyebrows are done already, right? Pretty. I'm gonna get a little more product and do the other side. Again, it does not have to be neat, it just needs to be carved, right? It just needs to be carved. So once all of that is carved, right now I have 2 beauty blenders. So for the big one, I'm going to blend everything, okay? But don't blend these under eyebrow parts yet. So for the concealer under the eyebrows, I wipe it a bit with a smaller beauty blender. So this is just what I do, like. And then I tap a bit. So under your eyebrows should be the brightest part of your face right now, while everything else is very much one color, okay? So next we're going to use some cream contour just for my nose and my eyes. I use the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Caviar. You don't have to use Fenty Beauty, okay? You just need a shade darker than you. So an alternative, if you want to stick to the beauty supply, an alternative will be this Ruby Kisses HD concealer slash foundation, and this is in Mahogany as well, but this is definitely darker than the Mahogany for Pro Concealers. Okay, so it got a little messy, but this is LA Girls and this is Ruby Kisses, okay? So it is a shade darker, but for this makeup tutorial, I'm going to use the matchstick. So where I go with the matchstick, it just goes right there on the bridge of my nose, not all the way down. It goes on the tip of my nose right here, and then 2 little lines up there, okay? And then that gets blended out. So next, we're gonna move to our under eyes. I do not use brightening concealer. I don't use a lighter concealer. This is how I leave the bottom of my face, not the bottom, under my face before I start my powders, okay? So for under my eyes, all I use is a powdered foundation. So this is, of course, Ruby Kisses. This is in the shade 9. And I use this for under my eyes. So to apply it, I use these little finger thingies from Shea, and I just take one. Here's an already used one. I take one, I put it on my finger. I take the powdered foundation and I just swipe it. I coat the whole thing. And then I just start going under my eyes like this. Now, you do have to blend quite a bit for this. Why? I don't know, but you have to blend quite a bit. So don't stop halfway because it's gonna look bad. So I just put that in the entirety of my under eye region, and then I'll show you. I do the same thing on the other side. I also go on the sides of my nose a bit, but not touching only touching the bridge of my nose, basically. I don't go past here. So now I'm doing the other side. I do the same thing, coat the entire thing in powdered foundation, pressed foundation, and I do the other side. Then it's gonna look a little messy, y'all, but next I go above my lip. You'll have to trust the process, okay? But I go above my lip, a bit on my chin, just a tiny bit, a bit on my forehead, the tiniest bit, okay? So after that, I take the same product, the Minerals Powder Foundation by Ruby Kisses, but this is the darkest shade, shade 16. Here's what it looked like. It's used and abused. So, and then I take a big fluffy brush, just get into it, and then I put that everywhere that I did not put the lighter foundation powder, right? So my goal is to blend the lighter foundation powder into this color, okay? So I just and you see how it's blending, and then you're gonna blend it even more with your beauty blender. So you're going a bit on your cheekbone, you're gonna put this on your forehead as well, all over your forehead. And then you're going to put it on your eyelid as well. So now that it looks like that, you can either opt to spray your face with setting powder first and then blend it, or just use your wet beauty blender. I'm gonna just use my wet beauty blender, so I'll show y'all what it looks like. You're gonna blend it literally all together. It doesn't matter if the darker shade touches the lighter shade, it does not matter anymore. It's just all gonna be blended. Okay, I'm gonna wipe my lip a little bit because I look a little crazy. Okay. So now that that's blended, I'm gonna go into this SheGlam palette, and I'm gonna use this shade right here on a little fluffy brush, and we're gonna start my nose contour. Okay, looks kind of crazy before it looks nice. Okay, just trust the process. I encased my whole nose, my whole tip of my nose in the dark shade, so I'll show y'all what that looks like. So I'm making sure not to go too high with it. It's like a bunny nose basically. Okay. So that's what I mean. This whole thing is gonna be dark brown now. And then I take a little angled brush like this. Can you see it? Like that. And I go in with the same shade. So we're still doing my nose contour. It's not done. I go in with the same shade, and I put it where I put that Fenty Beauty matchstick. So I contour up here. But I do not go all the way down the bridge of my nose. I stop like halfway, like right there. And then I bring it up here. And then I also take some and bring it to my eyes. Bring it to my eyes. Before I blend out the contour, I take a small brush like this, and I go in the hello? I go in the SheGlam palette again, but I use this shade. You can also use this Ruby Kisses shade if you want to, but I use this shade. And I set under my eyebrows. So I basically just drag it under my eyebrows to brighten it. I don't pat, I drag. And I'm telling y'all, it's gonna look crazy before it looks nice. So this is what we're looking like right now, okay? The concealer and the light eyeshadow under the eyebrows is gonna get blended out. This is gonna get blended out, and the nose contour is gonna get blended out, and it's gonna look very beautiful. Look at my scalp, bro. Well, later. But yeah, I just wanted to bring y'all close in, okay, so you could see it. So that's what we're looking like. We're gonna use the smaller beauty blender to blend out the contour and the eyeshadow under the eyebrows. So I just start with the eyeshadow. I don't like to do too much blending because I want to still keep it light under there. And then I go in to the nose. This you kind of have to blend pretty well, or it'll look kind of crazy, guys. and I don't want y'all to look crazy. I blend the tip of the nose a bit. So I just blend this down like that. Make sure to really get in there. I'm gonna show y'all. And this is what it's looking like right now. Okay. So next thing I like to do, I like to use a black lip liner or eyeliner or something and make like a little fake wing. So I just like to bring it up like this. Let me move it over here. Bring it up like that, and then drag it across the line of my eye. What is that called? My lash line. I drag it across my lash line, and then I don't have a nail on my pinky anymore, but I would use my pinky nail, but I could just use this nail, and I just drag it to make it sharper. Okay, just drag it up to make it sharper, and then just pat it in a little bit so it's not so harsh. But I just keep doing that. Okay, then I do the same thing for the other side. So a little short wing, and then I bring it across my lash line, and then just drag it up like that. Okay, drag it up like that. I don't wear falsies anymore, or like clusters anymore, so this is how I make my lashes look a little thicker. So after that, I take any mascara. This is obviously from the Beauty Supply. Sponsor me, Beauty Supply. And I just put on mascara. Coat that mascara pretty good, so that my lashes look nice. Okay. Next, I always alternate between the two, but I either do my highlight first, or then my blush, or my blush and then my highlight. It doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna do my highlight first today. This is so old. I couldn't find another one. But this is LA Colors shadow stick. So I take this, and then I take a very tiny angled brush, and I just get into it. Look how it's like damn near done, like damn. But I just get into it, coat the brush, and yeah. You do the little exclamation point on your nose, but it won't be so harsh. Okay, this part you really have to get down the middle of your nose. Like if it's not down the middle, you look a little dumb. But gonna just go down the middle of your nose, like that. Oh, that's good today. I like it. And then you're gonna put your brush, get a little more product, put your brush this way, and make a line on the tip of your nose. So right there, okay? And we're gonna use another shade to make everything much more shinier. Right there. Beautiful. Okay, and then next we're gonna use the NYX Jumbo Stick in the shade Frostin'. This shade is called Frostin'. This is what it looks like. Get into it too with the same brush, and just put that on the top of that line you just made. Just right there. And then also just directly on top of, you see how much shinier that looks? How pretty, how I said beautiful and pretty at the same time. How pretty and beautiful. We're gonna take some more of the LA colors and put that in our inner corner. This is what we do, y'all. So we put it right on our lower lash line and then a bit in the center, and then we do that for the same. We do the same thing on the other side. And it also does not need to be perfect whatsoever. We're gonna take some more of the darker gold and put it under our eyebrow. Put it under our eyebrow, just like that. Just like this. And then we're gonna blend it with our fingers so it's not so harsh. Just a bit like that, okay? You can customize this or like do whatever you want with it, okay? So it fits your face. Because I know this is not gonna fit everybody's face, I know that. So for blush, I use Milani in the shade Cheek Kiss. Focus, Cheek Kiss. And then I use a little, it's not little, but I use a brush. This is damn near done, okay? But it's the perfect shade for my skin tone. And then this is where I place my blush. So I just go directly under my eye up here and bring it down a bit and then bring it up a bit, okay? So I always start under my eyes, like directly under. You see how blush is getting on here? So directly under my eye, up a bit, down a bit. Then get some more product. Do that hoe on the other side. Directly under. And then up just a tiny bit. And then a bit on my cheekbone. Now this is what fits, what works for my head and face shape. So again, this is not what everybody should do, okay? I'm gonna take my small beauty blender, and this is how I blend my blush, which I think is very important. So I start right here, the line where it meets the rest of my foundation, and I blend that quite good. Over here, I go pretty fast, and then I blend up here good, and then over here I blend it good. So the middle here is very like, it's still very like pink because I didn't blend it as much as I did the other places. So that's what it looks like. So I do the same on the other side. I blend here very nicely, here very nicely, up here very nice, and then there very sparsely, okay? And you just blend until you like how it looks. I like how it looks right there. So we're almost done, y'all. OMG. We're gonna go back to my nose. I like to take a black pencil or a dark brown pencil. You could use too. I like to take those, and I like to make fake freckles just right at the tip of my nose, so right above the highlight, and I just dab it a little. I feel like it makes my nose look more buttony, which I like. So you just tap 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 a little, and then you tap it out with your fingers so it doesn't look crazy. And then I do that kind of all over the tip of my nose and just blend it out. Once I like that, next I do my fake beauty marks, and I put these beauty marks like the same place every single day. I can't lie, it's like an OCD thing, and I've been doing it for like since quarantine, can't lie. So I use any liner. A pen liner won't work so well. You need like one of them dip liners. With these dip liners, I always put one right here. Ooh. You gotta be a perfect circle, y'all. It's gonna look crazy. And then I have one, can you see it? I have one originally right here, so I just cover it up. Then I put 2 right on my bottom lash line. I think it adds so much, I can't lie. I think it adds so much. Like, I think it looks so cutesy. So just like on my bottom lash line like that. And then I add on the tip of my nose, right there, side of my lip, my chin, my cheeks, like 1 on my forehead, 1 under my brow. Like, honestly, you could just do whatever you want. I add 1 right here, 1 right here. Okay. Now for the lip combo, guys. I know everybody's been asking. So I use the same liner that I used for my eyes and the fake freckles and everything. Let me bring you up close. And I line my lips. I overline it a bit, like at the tip right here. Like right there. And then I just go down like that. And then I do the bottom as well. Okay. The only thing I do differently from the bottom and the top is that I color in the entirety of my top lip with the black liner. So this whole thing is colored in. So you could use any black liner, and then I use any, like, when I tell you any, just any like wine red lipstick, like a really dark red, I find looks the best on me. And I just wipe the inside of my mouth so I don't get butthole lips. And I just do like this, okay? And put that red on my bottom lip. Okay. I put that red all over my bottom lip. Kiss my lips together. If it's not red enough, I just keep adding red. Okay, so that's what it looks like right now with just the lip liner and the dark red lipstick. Next, I like to go in with the NYX Butter Gloss. This is also from the Beauty Supply, y'all. NYX Butter Gloss in Summer Fruit. And I just go on my bottom lip with it. And you're just gonna tap it with your finger a little bit. But I'm just basically like mixing everything in right now. Because it's still a little dark for me and not red enough, my lips, I like to go in with this gloss that I made myself. I just use like red cream blush. This was a clear gloss, so I just used red cream blush and then some brown eyeshadow, and then mixed it all together. So this is gonna make my lips a bit lighter pink, because it's a little too dark. Okay guys, so you guys always ask me, how do I get my makeup so dewy? First, it was the prep for under my skin, and then secondly, it is the Morphe setting spray. But this is what I set my face with and the end of the makeup routine. So let me. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, and I'm gonna let that dry and come back. Okay, so she's still like she's still drying, but I know y'all see like how luminous I am right now, right? But here's the makeup up close, guys. I think it looks very natural. I think it looks like it's very much giving skin. But anyways, guys, I hope this was helpful. I know people have been asking me for a makeup tutorial for the longest time. I really hope this is all y'all ever wanted. That's all I want. I hope you guys follow it. Tell me how you guys liked it in the comments. And yeah, I loved making this video. Thank you guys for watching. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time I post. But yeah, okay, see you guys later.